Thank you. Hello, I'm John. I used to play with my partner, Paul.
I'm Paul. I used to play with my partner, Art.
I'm Andy. I used to play with my partner, Claudine. The music that you fellows wrote, though, really did influence my life. It influenced it quite a bit. As a matter of fact, it helped tell the story of me and my partner.
Any songs in particular, Andy?
Well, let's see. It started off, I Wanna Hold Your Hand, and it finished with Bridge Over Troubled Water.
True. Touching. Shall we get on with it?
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
We Americans call that the original. That's the debut of the Beatles. When they knocked on our door and we opened it, we heard that song first. And I remember hearing those open, I want to hold your hand. I thought Little Richard, Everly Brothers.
It's such a feeling that my love I can hide.
The chirpy, upbeat message of I Want to Hold Your Hand was clearly a tonic to the American people following the assassination of JFK, and its perfect timing led to unprecedented success.
I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand.
I Want to Hold Your Hand was the big one, the mighty one, that turned America into a lot of gibbering idiots. We had people walking down Fifth Avenue with Beatle wigs on their heads saying, "Hi, I'm Ringo, who are you?"
A very large segment of the population were potential buyers of that record. And there was so much energy in it. It's a perfectly constructed record. That ending with the guitars is brilliant.
I want to hold your hand. Can't buy me love.
Paul's Can't Buy Me Love exemplified this new gritty sound with its simple, direct lyrics.
I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if that makes you feel alright.
Can't Buy Me Love is about the joy of this great invention called rock and roll and how you can win a girl with it. That's a great thing to do.
Can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so.
Based on 12-bar blues, by the way, although not many people realise it. And it just sold itself to the public as soon as you heard it.
I don't care too much for money. Money can buy me love.
We started off here, at least your first visit here, I think, was on the folk circuit, the folk singing circuit in the 60s, wasn't it? Those were the days of Beatlemania and, of course, swinging London and the swinging 60s here. So it must have been an exciting time to be taking part or being part of the music.
Oh, it was a perfect time to be here. It was so exciting. When I first came, they said, "Have you heard of this group called the Beatles?" And I thought, the Beatles? I said, well, I said only the English would come up with that pun, the Beatles. I said, this can't really
These guys will
happen.
never make it.
Fab Four, and on Day Tripper their sound and subject matter changed to reflect John's thoughts on the frustrations of love.
Day Tripper to me was like Lennon and McCartney putting on their hippest boots. At this point their records grew up just a little tougher, not quite the teeny song, but slightly more subversive.
And the other A-side of the Beatles' ninth number one was Paul's own take on Troubled Love. The song was a heartfelt plea to then-girlfriend and future queen of the lemon drizzle cake, Jane Asher, with an upbeat message and downbeat sound.
We can work it out.
John Lennon told me that hearing pirate radio, I think it was Radio Caroline, he remembers that it was so far away that it would sort of come in and out, like this, in a sort of a wave. And he tried to put that sound into the Beatles.
On the 24th of November 1966, a Thursday, the Beatles came into Abbey Road Studios to start the new album. And the track they started with didn't appear on the album. It was a song called Strawberry Fields, and the way it was done that night, that Thursday, was virtually complete. We actually made virtually a master. And it was the way I heard it originally when John sang it to me. And it was a sweet, gentle, simple song. Starting with the verse, you'll notice, not the chorus.
Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all...
We were still in our primitive state in technology in those days. 1966, we were just recording in 4-track.
Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever.
I think that version is very charming.
Strawberry fields forever.
A very simple version of a very simple song. But in fact, it never appeared like that, and no one's ever heard that one since.
It was 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play.
It evoked the spirit of the age, of the Carnaby Street and Mary Quant. It was a joyous spurting out of life.
It was colourful, and it was peace, and it was love, and it was music.
The songwriting team thing will keep going on whatever happens, will it?
Yeah, we'll probably carry on writing music forever, you know.
It's getting better all the time.
That's probably the big difference, is that people played it a bit safe in popular music. But I think that's what we suddenly realised, is that you didn't have to.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. We gave her most of our lives. Is leaving. For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline. We were talking about.
I remember track by track, it was exciting at that time. Nothing like it had ever been.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Lovely Rita, meet a maid. Nothing can come between us. When it gets dark, I tow your heart away. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
course, the main thing that comes to my mind with her album is getting stoned and listening to it with earphones, you know. Particularly the chord that lasted forever, you know.
I read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. Though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the album.
People say, well, you know, it's time every 10 years, who will be the next Beatles? You know, I don't think there will be.
Now it's time to say goodnight. Good night, sleep tight. Now the sun turns out his light. Good night, sleep tight. Dream sweet dreams for me. Dream sweet dreams for you. Good night, everybody. Everybody, everywhere. Good night. And in the end